Hello, my sweets and sours. It's that time again where I review a Goosebumps book. Finally, the new Goosebumps book came out. House of Shivers, scariest book ever. It's a new series. This book is about Billy and Betty, twins siblings, who visit their Uncle Wendell at a secluded house in the Wayward Forest. Their parents, like, typical Goosebump parents, kind of ignore the kids and drop them off in a strange location. They meet their uncle, which they haven't met since they were babies, so they don't exactly know who their uncle is. And the parents just leave. And of course, they have no cell service out there. Unlike the 90s, there would have been like no phones whatsoever, other than the landline. They have no cell service out there. So they get left out there. And they meet their uncle, and he brings up the topic of the scariest book ever and how he was guarding it and it got stolen. This book is pretty fast paced. I couldn't put it down. I was just like reading through it. Like normally, even as a child, I read Goosebumps pretty fast, and I would take breaks though, like throughout the day. This one I just read straight through. It's like fast paced, which is quite unusual for a ghost book or Goosebump book. And if you're wondering what that is a man bat. It kind of looks like a haunted mask reject kind of deal. That's a man bat. It's a bat with a human face, distorted human face. There are many creatures in the forest, or Wayward Forest, and like tons. They're quite interesting. I'm not going to get into other creatures besides the cannibalistic crows. That was an interesting part on there. It has your typical Goosebumps twist where, spoilers, the uncle you think is their uncle is not their uncle, and it's someone else. I won't say who it is. Typical like Goosebumps things. It's kind of like I live in your basement, or in what's the other one? Stay out of the basement. Where the dad is a doppelganger, kind of similar to that. That was kind of expected. I kind of knew something like that was going to probably happen. I was like, it's going to happen. There is a second twist in this. I am not going to say what it is. I'll leave that open for you guys to read and find out. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was great. I want to reread it again right away. All the chapters have names in them. So like what happens in the door, it's like, or the door, like something in a horror movie is something that happens. It gives you kind of a mini preview what's happening in that chapter, which is cool. It doesn't have an opening like the Slappy World books did, or like it has a part 1, part 2, part 3, but there's no like, hey, this is this book, blah blah blah, and I'm the narrator. None of those. In the back, there is Goosebumps House of Shivers Goblin Monday advertisement. That's going to be the next book. This is the scariest day of the week. So we kind of see my theme there. Scariest book ever. Scariest day of the week. Kind of wondering what the next book after that will be. But we don't know. I give this book, I'll say like a 9 out of 10. I would give it a perfect 10. There are some expectations I had for this book, but I give it a 9 out of 10. And I'm looking forward to Goblin Monday. And the next book, not in this series, but coming out, is Slime Doesn't Pay. That should be interesting. I'll do a review of that. I actually really like that cover, and that's coming out actually this month. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'm also live on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes Sundays with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Daylight, and Apex Legends. This is Chihirocherry, and I'll see you next time. Bye.